Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our new edition of Big Brother 23 live feed spoilers and the Veto Ceremony. It is coming up very, very soon. It is just right around the corner. So what we're going to do in this video, we'll set the stage for that. We'll talk about a little bit of what Derek X can presumably do. Just prepare yourselves. Get your tissues at the ready. This is going to be a tough few days, everyone.
Derek X is going to be nominated. It's going to happen.
I know. Okay, you know what? Here's what you got to do, Derek X. Sabotage the veto ceremony. Take the veto necklace off of Xavier's neck, put it on your own, and be like, I'm the veto holder now.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Nobody needs to do that. Poor Xavier's going to be like, what is happening?
Listen, if you know you're going to be evicted from the house anyway, I know they probably wouldn't even show this on the show, so I'm just mostly talking to my own benefit at this point, but listen, guys, this is a week where we're all just going to feel very sad, and we have to find ways to entertain ourselves.
Yeah, it's going to be sad to see him go up, to see him likely be going home. So is it going to be the most exciting week? Probably not, but we'll still be here to update you.
And we'll have all sorts of content, because there's always content in the house. But before we go too much further here, I have a confession to make to everyone. I need your guys' help. Because, okay, over the past couple weekends, I don't know why this has become so important to me, but it is. Just bear with me, everyone. I love donuts, and we have been posting a series of donut pictures on Instagram at MattaJessTV. I am terribly indecisive. I will go into it. This is a big problem for me. I will go into a donut shop. They'll have like 6 different donuts I want. I will sit there for like 10 minutes to try to figure out what I want, and I will annoy relentlessly everyone behind me. So I want to avoid this happening. So here's the thing. There's 2 different donuts I really, really want to try.
Yeah.
I want to try either the maple bacon bar or,
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a variation of the maple bar I had last time, which was really, really good. Or I want the Nutella donut. Yeah, see, I already know which one you would vote for. But,
yeah, I have celiac disease, so I can't have any of these donuts. I just lived through Matt's adventures to this donut shop down the street.
I need you guys to tell me.
Nutella.
Well, are you on Team Nutella? But see, I can't chant this. I have to be impartial.
Maple bacon bar. Yeah. That sounds really good too.
Are you guys Team Maple Bacon Bar, Team Nutella? Whatever has the most votes here, that would be the winner.
Leave it in the comments, or we are going to have a poll in the community tab on our main page. You can go there and vote for whichever one you want to see him pick up.
Yeah.
And we will have a picture of Matt with your chosen winner on the weekend over at our Instagram. So follow us, Matt and Jess TV.
Okay, see, this is a twist that will work much more in everyone's favor, unlike the BB Bucks twist, which I think is single-handedly, well, maybe not single-handedly, it is partially destroying Derek X's game.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect? It's Big Brother. Twists ruin people's games all the time.
It's just, I just feel bad for him in a way, because he's been so happy that America has given him all these BB Bucks. It's like, it's always validating. But I think it is one of the reasons that's going to make it so hard for him to stay, is just because who wants to contend with the idea of a potential twist like that?
Yeah, don't save your bucks. Use them. Like, you know that you're a big threat in the house. He can't not know. No. He has all these BB Bucks. People really like him. He's won lots of competitions. Like, you need to use them. That's what they're for.
Yeah. So before we get into the campaign discussions that are already happening, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we're here talking Big Brother all throughout this season, along with The Blacklist, American Horror Stories premiering this week.
Yes.
We've got a lot of cool stuff happening here at the channel.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to assume Derek X is nominated, because that's going to happen. Sarah Beth even basically told him yesterday, without saying, you're going up. She was basically like, you're going up, and he realizes that he's going up.
Yeah, he knows he's going up, and the conversation has been had in a way that he knows. It's happening, he knows it.
The problem he has now is, of course, being like, okay, well, where can I find the numbers here? And, obviously, Hannah's going to want to keep him in the game over Claire. Like, that one's more or less a given. The problem is that he would need 3 more people to be on board in order for that to even remotely matter.
Yeah, I mean, Tiffany did encourage Derek X to sort of keep fighting yesterday. So, I mean, she recognizes that he's a big target and that he's a good person to keep around to hide behind.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense for Tiffany because it would kind of keep other, stronger guys focused more on Derek X and less focused on her if they're all about competitions and trying to find a way to have things happen there. So let's pretend for a moment that Derek X for sure has Tiffany. Okay, so he might have Tiffany. Well, for sure he has Tiffany, for sure.
Okay, in this theory, yes.
And then he's got Hannah.
Yeah.
That means he would need 2 more. And that is where Azah may come into play here.
Yeah, so Derek X talked to Azah last night about, keeping him, and she told him that she'll consider voting to keep him. So, I mean, if he keeps working Azah, maybe there's a way to make that happen, especially if Tiffany and Azah are going to kind of get on the same page with this.
And Azah made it clear that she wants Sarah Beth gone, which, I understand Sarah Beth kind of takes Kylan a little bit away from the cookout.
Yep.
She's someone who's shown now that she can win a competition.
Yep.
So I have an idea here for Derek X. I know that Derek X, you're probably not listening to this video, but it's okay if you are.
Not yet, on Thursday night.
Oh
no.
Derek
I'm
X.
sorry. I'll see myself out.
No. Where are you going? She's going to go get me. You're going to get the Nutella donuts is where you're going now.
I wish.
No, okay.
And then I'm going to the hospital.
That's true. Okay, so Derek, here's what you need to do, Derek X. I think you need to go all in on this idea of Sarah Beth is putting me on the block. I will be Sarah Beth's Lex Luthor. I will be the arch enemy for her in this game. You keep me in this game. I will go after her under every circumstance. Let's say I get the coup de whatever power. I refuse to call it the coup de Jeff, even though I just did. He gets this power. I'm going to use it to take out Sarah Beth. He has to just beat this drum into oblivion and hope that enough people are willing to listen to him.
Yeah, obviously he can't bring that argument to Kylan, but everybody knows that Kylan and Sarah Beth are really close. But if he does start to bring that argument to other people and other people in the cookout, then, that's a very enticing offer to kind of... they obviously want Sarah Beth to not be this close to Kylan. They need her out. Yeah. So if they keep Derek X, who can win stuff, and then take out Sarah Beth, that works really well for them. And then they can just deal with Derek X.
Yeah.
Because then he can't play again.
Yeah, he can't play. I think it's just something where I know the risk is that Derek X has a competition threat. But if you guys really have faith in yourselves, he's probably not going to win every single thing down the road. He's going to have some stumbling blocks here and there along the way. You might have another opportunity. I recognize fully that this is probably not going to happen, but it's still something where if he could get Azah and he could get Derek F on board with this, then we could also splinter up the cookout a little bit earlier and give us a more dramatic next few weeks in the game, which would be really, really fun.
That'd be all right.
I think it's just going to be very, very predictable. And part of the problem, Derek X, he just thinks he thinks there's an alliance of 4 seemingly maybe in control here of Kylan, Sarah Beth, Xavier, and Alyssa. And he was even talk on the show last night about their speculation about the members of the cookout, but I think he thinks these 4 are a thing.
Yeah, he does.
And I get it. It's another credit to the cookout because they're really good at hiding the alliance. They don't all even really like each other all the time.
Yeah, but he's not completely off on stuff. I mean, we know that Xavier and Alyssa are kind of close. We know that Kyla and Sarah Beth are close.
Yeah.
It is very evident now after Sarah Beth winning this HOH that they are very close. So I can see why he thinks that maybe the 4 of them would be working together. He's not that far off.
No, I don't blame Derek X for really thinking what he's thinking for a split second. I don't hold anything against Claire either. This is one of those sort of seasons where I can't really, other than a couple of people early on this season, Brent, other than some people early on, I can't blame a lot of these other people that they're being duped by an alliance that's just done a really, really good job of keeping itself a secret.
Yeah.
There's nothing really all that much to sort of beat up on them about, but I'm really curious to see what Derek X is going to do over these next few days, because I don't think he's going to lay down and die.
No, I think he's got some plays, and I think the the main play is what you said, which is the Sarah Beth play. If he plays that to everyone who's not Kyland, he's got a shot. It's just it's a small shot. And I think a lot of it is actually going to depend on Tiffany, and because she does control a lot, and she is able to sort of move the votes in the cookout to wherever she wants, which is why she's the best player in the game right now. So if he can really work with her to get those other people on board, then, it could work out. He just has to play the right cards.
Yeah, and Hannah's an interesting component in all of this, because here's my take on Hannah. I actually think it's better for Derek X if Hannah doesn't do much. And Hannah was talking to the camera saying she understands why the cookout is getting rid of Derek X, and it doesn't seem like she's going to fight too hard about it. Mm-hmm. I think that's good. I think if Hannah was out there like fighting tooth or nail in order to save Derek X, kind of like Alyssa was like, willing to like sacrifice everything into the volcano for Christian, I think that's just going to make them more incentivized to get rid of Derek X. Like, I think it's better if it doesn't seem like Hannah and Derek X are like that close all the time with the campaigns.
Yeah, for Hannah, it really has to be if there just happens to be an opportunity for discussion that someone else brings up, then she can bring it up more casually and sort of get into that conversation with someone. Like if Tiffany started talking to Hannah about it and Tiffany's kind of feeling out the waters, then it's okay to kind of talk about something. She's just in a tough spot because you don't want your ally to go.
No.
And Hannah does need Derek X in a lot of ways. It's just, she can't go too far to bat for it, or everyone in the Alliance will need to get rid of him immediately.
Well, we will keep watch on the feeds over the next little while, see if there is any major fallout that happens. I'm not expecting that much, but you never know. It's Big Brother.
Sad week. Sad Matt is out. Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Sad Matt needs a donut, and he's not going to the donuts until Friday. Okay,
so make sure you vote in our poll.
That may be the question will Sad Matt be beyond the point of no return by Friday?
Is Sad Matt going to come back with 2 Nutellas and 2 maple bacon bars?
Sad Matt's just going to be at the video on Friday just being like, nobody's going to watch this.
It's going to be a one-person mukbang on Friday.
Yeah, you're even going to be out. I don't want to look at this anymore. Okay, well.
I'm just going to be sad, Jessica, watching you eat donuts that I can't.
Okay, well, now that we've all gone through my donut misery, let us know, what do you guys want to see happen? What's your advice to Derek X? Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you here next time.